하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. 반대로 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. 다음은 팔 운동입니다. 숨을 깊이 들이마시고 단전에 힘을 주고 양팔을 들어서 왼팔을 안쪽으로 당기고 오른팔은 밖으로 밀어냅니다. 하나, 둘, 셋.
이처럼
넷,
팔은
다섯,
수수작용의
여섯,
원리에 의해
일곱,
서로
여덟,
밀고 당기면서
둘,
제자리를 찾게
셋,
됩니다.
넷,
팔은 어깨와
다섯,
연관되어
여섯,
있습니다.
일곱,
팔 운동을
여덟.
열심히 해야 어깨가 뭉치지
팔을
않고
바꿔서
그래야 온몸의 혈액순환이
하나,
원활해집니다.
둘,
아버님께서
셋,
감옥에
넷,
계실 때 팔의
다섯,
근력을
여섯,
강화시키기
일곱,
위해 이 운동을
여덟,
열심히 하셨다고 합니다.
둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟. 숨 내쉬.
ครับขอบคุณสำหรับช่วงแรกนะครับกับการที่เราออกกำลังกายร่วมกันนะครับเชื่อว่าเป็นช่วงเวลาที่ทุกท่านชื่นชอบมากๆนะครับแล้วเดี๋ยวเราไปกันอย่างรวดเร็วนะครับสำหรับช่วงต่อไปที่เราจะมาสร้างบรรยากาศที่ดีร่วมกันนะครับโดยผ่านบรรยากาศที่ศักดิ์สิทธิ์ในการร่วมร้องเพลงโฮลี่ซองของเราร่วมกันครับ
Lord into his garden comes, the spices here, the rich perfume. The lilies grow and thrive, the lilies grow and thrive. Refreshing showers, grace divine, from the Father flows to every vine, and make the dead revive, and make the dead revive. Oh, that is dry and barren ground, in springs of water may abound. A fruitful soil become, a fruitful soil become. The desert blossoms as a rose, when the Savior conquers all his foes, and makes his people one, and makes his people one. Come, brethren, you that love the Lord, and taste the sweetness of his word. In Father's ways go on, in Father's ways go on. Our troubles and our joys here, we only make us richer there. When we arrive at home, when we arrive at home.
ครับและช่วงต่อไปนะครับเดี๋ยวเราจะเข้าสู่ช่วงของการทำสมาธิในตอน
We're going to do meditation during this time. Let us close our eyes and do meditation and express our appreciation to Heavenly Parent, to parents, family. Let's do meditation together.
และในสำหรับการเริ่มต้นของเช้าวันใหม่นะครับวันที่ 17 มีนาคมปีที่ 9 และปีที่
Beginning of this new morning, let's offer our bowing to the many parents and true parents.
ชันจีอินชัมพูมานิมเกเคียงเบฮัลโหล가정맹세 6. 천일국주인 우리 가정은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하는 부모님과 샴부모님의 대징화정으로서 저는 움직이는 가정이 되어 하늘의 시부근시편의 연건치기는 가정을 와서 할 것을 맹세하나이다. คำปฏิญาณครอบครัวข้อที่ 6
Family pledge number 6. Our family, the owner of Chanilkuk, pledge to become a family that moves heavenly fortune by embodying the heavenly parents and true parents, and to perfect a family that conveys heaven's blessing to our community by centering on true love. At this time, let us pray together. Our heavenly parent, God and true parents, we pray to connect our heart to you and our true parents once again for the beginning of this new morning. Today, Heavenly Parent, with the heart of gratitude that we have for God and true parents and our elder, blessed family and members, through Morning Peace Net, we know that this time can be the time that you can come to our hearts and even open up our hearts, open the gate in our hearts so that we all can be able to listen to your words, your truth, and be encouraged from you, from our true parents, Heavenly Parent, through your words, through the guidance and through our leaders, and also through the sharing from our brothers and sisters. We wish that through this Morning Peace Net, this can be one of the support that we can support our Providence forward, and our leader, our brothers and sisters who still work hard. We know that each moment still challenge. In each day, our brothers and sisters still going forward, and Satan never give up in blocking the way of restoration and Chanilkuk, Heavenly Parent, and this Cheongsong that our brothers and sisters gather together every morning. This can be the driving force that we can go forward together with our Heavenly Parents and true parents. May you guide and give revelation to our brothers and sisters under any situation or difficulty. In our responsibility, I pray that our brothers and sisters can be encouraged and can go forward in this way with our true parents. I pray that you can be with us together in this family atmosphere in our country of Thailand. I pray and report all this in the name of Patana Siri Malay, second generation of the Blessed Center family. Aju. 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 Please be seated. Next, let's hear the special song before we begin this day. Let's listen the special song together.
누나하고 동생 창자가 끊어지게 통과하는 거예요. 어머니 하면서 그렇게 사랑하던 아들을 오빠가 왔습니다. 동생이었습니다. 거기서 가져가지고 가슴이 무너지는 것을 멈추어가지고 눈물을 안 흘리는 것이 얼마나 힘든지. 그러면서 기도한 것이 있어요. 내가 여기서 어머니 아버지를 위로하기 위한 개인 방문이 아닙니다. 이북에 있어서 2천만 동포들을 살리고요. 38선을 키워가지고 만국의 해방의 자유천재를 맞이하죠. 남북에 있는 형제들이 같이 모이고 국경을 넘어서는 어떤 가드가 들어도 그 형제들의 우애를 보호하고 전부 다 효자를 보호하고 또 아들, 딸을 사랑하는 부모의 사랑을 보호할 수 있는 그 천지가 안 됐으니 그런 천지가 될 때에 비로소 아들로 방문해가지고 눈물도 흘리고 어머님, 부모님을 위로하기 위해서 내 돌아올 날까지 기다려주셔 기도했다고.
เคสวัสดีครับ
Good morning. Good morning, our national leader, Levin Common, and all of our leaders, Blessed family, and all members. Welcome all to our morning peace net. In this Thursday, this is our unified peace net. I very much welcome you all. Today is our 17th day, the 40 days condition. I hope that you all can be ready this morning. Once again, another day we can come to listen the inspiration and also significance. I believe that this morning we be very much excited through our Reverend Hajime Saito, who will give a sermon. And if you are lady, I want to see all of your hearts for the beginning of this unified peace net. You can send the emoji, the heart emoji. And I hope that this can be a very beautiful atmosphere. Thank you very much for your Cheongsong. That you can see the beauty in this morning. And I believe that our lecture also very much ready, and we can be able to hear the significance and today's sermon. Reverend Hajime Saito.
Yes, good morning, Reverend Gamon and Peace Team, P. Naisankon, Mr. Makulaklan, and brothers and sisters. Today, I would like to share, based on the President Dunkley message for the last Sunday. The title is Let's Become the Filial Sons and Daughters and Representative of Heavenly Parent. Last Sunday, President Dunkley was sharing the True Mother's message in the February 6th on the occasion of the True Parents' birthday pledge ceremony. So same as that, I would like to share this message. I am pleased to see you and welcome this hope-filled and vibrant year of the Black Tiger. I pray that all of you will be able to sound trumpet of victory that heaven will remember. What if during the last year of the Black Tiger in 1962, True Parents' Holy Wedding had been held on the foundation of the Christianity welcoming them? Originally, if the foundation of the Christianity really could unite with the True Father in 1945, this 1960s Holy Wedding supposed to be the Holy Wedding of King and Queen. But because that foundation was not really held, so True Parents needed to start from 1960 Holy Wedding with the 21 years course. And also True Parents needed to go through for the 40 years wilderness course. So when we think about this, that from 1960s in that time, if we know what True Parents supposed to do in that year in 1960, 1961, and 1962, the beginning of the 1960s, if we knew that what True Parents supposed to do, and then we will know what we have to do now in this year of the 2022. True Mother is talking about the year of the Black Tiger 1962. In the other day that I used to share that according to the Chinese zodiac philosophy, there were the 60 years cycle of fortune. So this year of the 2022 is also have the fortune as a fortune of the Black Tiger. So this means the year of the Black Tiger, according to the Chinese zodiac, this year will be the year of joy after the difficulties. So that was 1962, and this is the 2022. So let's see what True Parent was doing at the beginning of the 1960s. You have to inherit what I prepare when I sacrificed myself in my youth. By so doing, you should advance to a victorious foundation where all nations praise you. If you live for the sake of all nations, loving them, you will surely attain victory. It is my earnest desire for you to advance to a position even higher and more glorious than mine. But do you want to receive that fortune by just sitting and doing nothing? It is time for you to stand on front line. During the early years of the church, I trained members day and night so that they would not be swept away into the evil world. So in that time, at the beginning of the 1960s, True Father was really training the members, raise them up, and in order to let them to stand in the very front line of the God's providence. So for do so, True Father himself was directly guiding the members, doing the workshop together, and also training the members, guiding the members, sometimes go to the front line together with the members. So this photo is, this is the place, it's called Karak-san. That is Mount Karak. This is it's located in the Seoul, and I feel like Seoul city is one of the unusual city. There are many mountains in the capital city. So in this mountain, Mount Karak was the place that True Father was bringing the members and guiding the members, and then sometimes to go up to this mountain together with the members. For example, one day when we climbed up Mount Karak, it was raining hard. The path was very slippery, but despite the difficulties, we climbed all the way to the top. This is how I train the members to fight on the battlefield against the nation and the world, so that would not become remnants of a defeated army. I trained them like this despite all accusation that came against me. So there you can see this photo that True Father is guiding the members directly, sometimes go to the front line together with the members. Amazingly, in that time was actually the period that the father was just come out from the Sodemun prison. And also the many members from the Ifa Uman University, Yonsei University, they were kicked out because they have the faith of the Initiation Church. Even though the situation was, government was accusing True Parents, and even the media was accusing True Parent, but people's heart is following to True Parent. So that kind of situation, what True Parents was doing was True Parents was strongly train our members. Why True Parents train our members? To raise them up and then to make our members as a representative of True Parent. So again, this is the True Mother's message on the Kyombe ceremony. Since Jesus' crucifixion, the Christian cultural realm has been so passionately and then earnestly awaiting the Messiah, who had said he would return. With some final words, Jesus said he would come again, and that when he did, he would hold the marriage supper of the Lamb. Then who is it that the Christians must wait for? Who must they meet without fail? Who is it that must be born? True Parents. So as the True Mother taught in here, who we need to meet with the true parents. So then after we are meeting with true parents, what we should do. So this is how True Father is explained in here. We unificationists have been walking difficult road, but we have not disappeared. The person who remained until the very end is the parent's representative. God is screaming until his throat hurts, saying, "Go forth as my sons and daughters and be my representative who live for the sake of the 30 million people of Korea." God, the parent, wants to send his representatives, the children who receive the parents' love, to every place. Like Father is talking in here, like blue part. Who is the representative of two parents? Who is the representative of the heavenly parent? That is one who remain until the very end. The point is in here that whatever we do, we need to do until the end. Not like a give up on the way. We need to continuously doing. Even though the method of the witnessing or even PeaceNet or whatever, that not give up on the way, not stop on the way, that we need to continuously need to do. Even though maybe some moment it was not really working, but continuously doing. Through this, we can bring in the victory and we can be the winner to be the representative of true parents, representative of the heavenly parent. Like we often saying, unite with true parents, unite with true mother. So exactly what does it mean to unite with the true parent, to unite with the true mother, to unite with the true mother, to unite with the true parents? This means we think what true parents think, we act what true parents want us to do, and then to be the representative of true parents. Even though the externally we are really different from true parents, but to unite with true parents mean we become the representative of true parents. For example, even you are going for the fundraising in the front line. We need to think, if true father is doing the fundraising in this place, if true mother is doing the fundraising in this place, how much true father do? How much true mother will do? And how he will talk, how she will talk. Even though we meet with the VIP, we need to think how true father will talk to him or her, how true mother will talk to him or her. Even when we meet with our guest for the witnessing, we need to think, we need to talk as the position of the representative of true father and true mother. Thank you very much for today's special song. I was really inspired, and then somehow I felt like only watching that video was enough for today's PeaceNet. When we saw the clip that the true parent went to the true father's hometown, and then also in that narration, actually, true father was saying by himself, in saying that we need to pray on behalf of the 30 million people of Korea. 30 million people of Korea, this is not only for the South Korea, but including the people for the North Korea. So how to unite with the true parents mean to be the representative of true parents. He wants you to become the people of whom he can say, you are my representative, my sons and daughters. For this, you must become people who defeat Satan and receive God's true love. Your path is not one of sparkling grandeur. it is one on which you will have to die on behalf of God. You are his sons and daughters because you are in the position of the to reverse the path of death on behalf of our heavenly parent. Having been placed on the path of death, you have to go out and fight. The point is we have to go out and fight. Without joining this battle, without struggling with the Satan, we cannot be on behalf of Heavenly Parent. We cannot be the representative of Heavenly Parent. Only the way that the Heavenly Parent had been struggling for these 6,000 years. When we go for that way, and then we will know what is the true parent's circumstances, what was the true parent's heart. So without joining the battle, without going for the front line, we cannot inherit the heart of true parents, the heavenly parents' heart. So uniting with the true parents mean to be the representative of true parents. Continue the message from the true mother on the occasion of the true parents' birthday pledge ceremony. With the beginning of the year of the Black Tiger, I wondered how things would be if the truth about the birth of the only begotten daughter, who was able to embrace Christianity, had been revealed. God has worked so hard and waited so impatiently for 60 years. However, now only begotten daughter, the true mother, the mother of peace, the mother of the universe, has proclaimed Cheonryuk and then declared that it is firmly established on that foundation at this time when we must reveal the conclusion of the providence to the Korean people and to the world. You must become magnets. So if the point is, if the people in that time, well, even now, there were the people who can be really representative of the begotten daughter to mother, the mother of peace, probably the history must be different. But in this time, finally, True Mother was concluded by herself. Even 60 years that the Heavenly Parent was really waited and impatiently, waited so impatiently. So why? What uniting with the True Mother mean? We really think through what True Mother is thinking, and then we really act what True Mother wish us to act. If True Mother is here in Thailand or in Bangkok or Chiang Mai or wherever, what True Mother will talk and what True Mother will act. We need to think this way. Then we can be the representative of True Mother. Then we can unite with the True Mother. So continue for the message from the pledge ceremony. The principle of a magnet that is one with true parents. Wherever you work and wherever you go, there will always be the righteous people for whom heaven has labored and that heaven has prepared for this one day. Be confident when you explain who you are. Do you understand? Due to your unity with true parents, people will be drawn to you as if you are a magnet. I bless all of you to become those who step forward courageously and confidently. So in here, True Mother is talking about unity with the true parents. So what does it mean, the unity with the true parents? To be the representative of true parents. Like at the beginning of this slide, I introducing the Karaksan, how true parents train our member in Mount Karak. I personally respect the Professor Kim Jin-chun. He is the one who making for the Chonil Constitution. The reason why I respect Professor Kim Jin-chun, because when I was a student in the Samwon University, he is the one who guiding our students to bringing to that mountain, the Karak mountain, and then also train the students. I was very surprised that even he is old, but he is stronger than the students. That he is bringing the student to the mountain. I remember one time it was a very rain, but still professor was saying, like, I didn't bring the lunch box, so that's why we need to go up and come down, otherwise we can eat. If we cannot go up to the mountain, we cannot eat. Like that way that he really trained our students. So through this, that we could inherit the tradition of true parents. So, and then also we could little bit, we could see that how true father was guiding the members in that time at the beginning of the 1960s. So with going through that kind of experience, that we are really fighting in the front line to joining the battle of the heavenly front line. Then when we go to the pilgrimage on the 2023, it become more meaningful. And then True Mother is talking about to be the magnet. So how can we be the magnet? True Father is explaining here. Unless we love others to a degree greater than the physical parents in the secular world, love their children, people will not be attracted to our path. It is only through love that we can restore people who were lost because of love. We need to do this in the extent of bringing 3 spiritual children to the principle. Thereby, we establish the victorious foundation of love that will permit us to love our physical children. This is the formula, and I have been living according to it. If we do not apply this formula, we cannot have the foundation for perfection. So the True Father is talking very clear. If we do not apply this formula, we cannot have a foundation for perfection. So what is the formula? Formula is to raise up the 3 spiritual children. The raise up the people is actually really not easy. We need to love that people, even we need to forgive that people, and then raise up that people to giving the love, and for love, taking care, and forgive. Only through going this process, and then we can raise up the member. So in order to do that, how can we do? Even we give the love that person have never received, that we taking care of that person that person have never experienced. We forgive to that person, even he never get that forgiveness. That when we doing that process, and then we can be the magnet that people will crazy follow to you. Therefore, even if you are children, completely restore the spiritual children before you live with them. God sent his beloved son Jesus to the earth to restore humankind through divinity, and he endured his plight as he walked the way of cross. Similarly, we have to love our spiritual children the way God loves humanity. Therefore, if you do not make a foundation upon which your spiritual children sacrifice for your children, the path to love your children will not open up. So what does it mean for raise up the spiritual children, raise up our people? Raise up our people mean to investing for that person, not only that person, but including that person's past, present, and future. Even though that True Mother is talking about 1/3 of population or all the population, actually there is no shortcut. There is no special way. Only the way to accomplish for this providence of the 1/3 of population is raise up our spiritual children, to raise up our spiritual children to be the mid position of the leader. Only through this that we can accomplish the 1/3 of population providence. So what we should do, the shortest cut is to love our spiritual children, to taking care of our spiritual children and forgive our spiritual children, but the raising up our spiritual children to be the mid position leaders, even higher position leaders. So that is today's my point. Sorry for long talking.
ครับโอเคครับขอเสียงปรบมือให้กับคุณฮาจิเมะของเราด้วยนะครับ
Let's put our hand together and give appreciation to our Reverend Hajime Saito. We are so grateful for the significance that he shared to us. Next, let us reflect upon the content that we just received in this morning before we come back and share in the big group. Let's reflect upon this content.
ครับก็ยินดีต้อนรับทุกท่านกลับมานะครับ
Welcome back, our brothers and sisters, for our reflection. I hope that we all are ready for this time. Representative who will share to us this morning, there will be two people. I invited them. The first come from youth who are going to share inspiration to us. Our sister Yuki from our Second Generation Center. Good morning. For this morning, Reverend Hajime Saito sermon, I received inspirations, many points. First of all, when Reverend Saito talked about two parents work very hard to train our members during the early age in our movements, and they train our members so hard so that our members can go frontline and be the representative of our true parents. So I feel that I impressed when Father said, no matter what kind of difficulty we are in, and we need to unite with Heavenly Parents and true parents, no matter what kind of situation that we are in or difficulties that we are in. And as we are in the path of a public, so make us feel that even though we are in difficult situations or want to give up, but do not let us always think about our true parents and more. So one point of my inspiration or impression when Levin started to talk about fundraising, when we go out for fundraising, when we go to go out fundraising, and when two parents are in that situation, what are our two parents going to do and going to say in that situation? Levin Saito talk about this to us. So actually, I really feel this is like is a great inspiration for us, and especially for youth, for young people. Through this, when we go frontline, we can think about our two parents more than before. And one more thing is about the unity between ourselves, with our two parents, with our two father and two mother. Just as two mother asked us, when two mother said, please be confident when you explain who you are. Please have confidence, like that. So many times we cannot explain who we are when we witness. For example, when we cannot be able to understand why we cannot, when we cannot explain who we are 100 to other people completely. So we cannot be the magnet to attract people to God and true parents, because we cannot understand the heart and thought and love of our true mother that she have given to other people 100%. If we understand this point 100% completely, if we can really think that true mother is our model 100%. We have our true mother as our model, and we can follow her completely 100%. We can become magnet that can attract or pull people come to this path, and this can be one of the power that can restore people on this earth. Thank you very much for your sharing, Yuki-san. She is the representative from youth. So let us invite the representative from our blessed family. I invite the leader from youth. He is our blessed family and the leader from Smart Youth Center. Let's invite him up. Can you hear me? For today's content, from the sharing from Kun Hajime, I impressed particularly in the point of we need to inherit. We need to inherit from the path that two parents sacrifice. Two parents sacrifice so much, and even our life as well. We can still be here today because of the sacrifice of our ancestors and the sacrifice of our family. And whatever we relate with, we all came from the foundation of sacrifice. Without knowing about the sacrifices, then we cannot inherit that. Then we cannot inherit that profit, and then otherwise, if we don't inherit the sacrifice, it's gonna be just the sacrifice of one person and no meaning, something like that. So if we really recognize the importance of that sacrifice, and then we can be able to understand the significance and the meaning further in the future in what we are going to do, and we can make decision in our life that we can utilize it with maximum, so that we cannot make that sacrifice in vain. So as we know the formula, we knew that two parents gone through so many things. For our young people, we may know about this based on attending the workshop or heard about this from our leaders, and we heard that from our elders who experienced with our two parents. When I heard that, and we can understand even clearer when we study the path of our two parents, when we read from the book, and through this we can learn the past sacrifice, and we can see the significance of the future, and we can make the decision what we're going to do in the current situation, and how much it can make great benefit to the future. So that we can inherit the sacrifice and make it more meaningful. So for my impression today, yeah, that was my impression for today. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, the leader from Smart Youth Center who shared with us. I hope that the sharing and reflection from our brothers and sisters can really inspire our brothers and sisters as well. So last, I would like to invite our national leader who share with us.
สวัสดีครับเลเวนฮาจิเมะนะครับ
Good morning, Reverend Hajime Saito, and also our leaders, blessed families, and elders, beloved and loving brothers and sisters. Thank you very much. Today, sharing from our sister Yuki, who shared to us very beautifully and share the heart and convey the hearts and spirit of want to learn from our true parents, just like also Nong Pin, who share inspiration that you received today, and most especially Nong Pin may talk about young people, right? Because he now and his wife taking care of young people, and what should be the direction of our life, and what should be the goal of our life. I believe that this is not only for our youth, but this include our blessed family as well. We need to have faith, and we need to have clear motivation until the end of our life that we have toward our true parents. Today, Reverend Hajime Saito share very beautifully and give the spirit and inspiration, and give strength and energy and hope to us based on the heart and spirit of our true mother and the spirit of our true father. And I want to climb Karak Mountain already. Can you bring me and lead me there, Reverend Saito? And when I was in Seoul, when I studied in Yonsei University, behind, actually there are a lot of mountains even behind Yonsei University. Can walk so long, even more than, I think more than 10 kilometers after my study, my class, and then I walk and further and further, and I saw like the sign showing 1,000 meters something, maybe talking about the height 1,000 meters, something like that. So when Reverend Saito shared to us, we can imagine the pioneering time the two father did during 1950 or something, before Holy Wedding. Father let our member go to pray for us to go to the sea or go to Chongpyeong. Actually, not so easy for Korean people because of the transportation is not so easy. At that time, Korea was so poor, just revived right after Korean War. But I could feel the heart of the people when members came out from the center or came out from the house at Chongpadong. That area also like a hill, right? Everywhere we can see the park 200 300 meters in the city. We can see even like a mountain in Korea. Very beautiful, very beautiful. We can feel the spirit of prayer and the spirit of outdoor service of our two fathers. So beautiful. And actually many things that we are impressed and we reflect based on to Mother's word throughout the whole day and the whole week. And I impressed the quote that Reverend Saito shared to us that talk about the unification members. We are walk on the path of difficulty, but we should not disappear. We should be the one who can be until the very end. Why should be like that? Because we are the one who can see the screaming voice of God until the sword's throat. We need to go out as children and be a representative of God who live for the sake of 30 million people of Korea. I think at that time, maybe around beginning point of 1960, and now Korean population around 60 million or something. And I feel that God and true parents try to tell us about the heart of God, who is screaming with the sorrowful and suffering when he see his children, his sons and daughter, still under the dominion of Satan, and they are evil and kill each other. So make me recognize the situation, current situation. Yesterday, P. Shatiput sent picture and message from national leader of Ukraine, who shared to us. We see our training center now already was bombed and destroyed. Our the education center in Kiev city also was destroyed, and now
เรานึกถึงประชาชนที่มาริอุโปลนะครับ ไม่มีฮีเตอร์เอาแค่อย่างเดียวคือไม่มีฮีเตอร์มาเป็นเวลา10 กว่าวันเนี่ยในสถานการณ์ที่อุณหภูมิติดลบประมาณ10 องศาเนี่ยเป็นอุณหภูมิที่เคยเข็นฆ่ากองทหารเยอรมันนะครับที่พยายามบุกยึดสตาลินกราดแล้วก็ยึดไม่ได้นะครับยึดเมืองสตาลินกราดได้แต่เขาสุดท้ายเขาถูกโอบล้อมและทำให้ฐานเยอรมันประมาณ1 ล้านคนต้องเสียชีวิตนะครับเฉพาะสมรภูมิเดียวเราลองคิดดูว่าพระเจ้าซึ่งเพิ่งเป็นพ่อแม่ของมนุษย์เนี่ยพระองค์จะทรงกรีดร้องขนาดไหนแล้วก็เจ็บปวดขนาดไหนนะตอนนี้ภาพที่ยูเครนที่มนุษย์กำลังยึดถือเอาลัทธิความเชื่อบนพื้นฐานของอะไรฮะพรมแดนนิยมหรือชาตินิยมต่างๆและเอาเหตุผลเนี่ยมาประหารกันนะครับและสิ่งที่ผมประทับใจอันหนึ่งที่อาจารย์ฮาจิเมะบอกว่าคุณพ่อบอกนะครับว่าเจ้าคือเราต้องทำให้อะไรครับพระเจ้าบอกกับเราว่าเราต้องเป็นบุคคลที่สามารถที่จะ ทำให้พระเจ้าตรัสได้ว่า เราคือผู้แทนของพระองค์ เราคือบุตรธิดาของพระองค์ ด้วยเหตุนี้เราจะต้องเป็นคนที่เอาชนะซาตานและรับความรักที่แท้จริงของพระเจ้าและบางครั้งเพื่อที่เราจะมีความศรัทธาที่ลึกซึ้งที่แน่วแน่และเข้มแข็งเนี่ยเราต้องถามตัวเราเองว่าเรามีประสบการณ์กับพระเจ้าหรือยังเรามีประสบการณ์เกิดใหม่กับพระเจ้าไหมเรารู้สึกไหมว่าพระเจ้าคือแหล่งชีวิตเราถ้าเรามีชีวิตหากปราศจากพระเจ้าเราจะรู้สึกว่าเรากำลังอะไรครับเรากำลังจะตายเรากำลังรู้
Oh,
สึก
sorry. In Park Chong, light electricity off. And when I became a new member, I questioned many things. When I see the faith of Kun Jack, Reverend Jack Hart, when I see the life of prayer, pray with tears of Kun Jack, and actually we need to experience receiving God's love to our heart. And most important thing is, when Father said, before we receive true love of God to our life, we need to be the one who have the condition to overcome Satan. So our Chong Song therefore very important. Even though we are in the situation, even we are in the era of no more indemnity condition, but it doesn't mean that indemnity is not necessary. This is the era when we pay something, then there will be benefit. In the past, when two parents, actually in the past, when
ใครอย่างเดียวที่
pay indemnity, nothing happened actually. Just be a condition that not make father to die, but still we need to continue to pay indemnity because of central figure fail. Then the Messiah need to go to the cross, and why the Messiah should not die, and the indemnity and our members who were in the past, then they dedicated themselves to even live for the sake of protection of our two parents, and some condition not enough, and Khun Jinim need to die and go to spirit world, but now it's different from 1960.
ยุคสมัยปัจจุบัน
This era is the era. If we pay indemnity, if we make a condition that makes Satan surrender in our life, then we can receive life, and we can receive God's love, and we can be able to, and we can live and proclaim.
มีชีวิตอยู่เพื่อเปล่าประกาศ
And Father said, and we can proclaim, and we can save 30 million people of Korean people. And if we have such a determination, we can make country of Thailand 70 million can be saved. So I am very much grateful for the message that you quote here. So anyway, we still have the test from Satan to our life, be whether like a greed or lust, or live our life centering on ourselves, etc. But I want to encourage brothers and sisters that we need to go beyond our limitation. We need to overcome our life, live for the sake of ourselves. We need to live for the sake of, we need to have that courageous, and we need to have a strong determination, live for the sake of God's will, and realize only God us, all of us, we can think that for those who don't know the principle, but see people were killed in Ukraine, and some people used to be a soldier when England attacked Kuwait, and that kind of soldiers want to be volunteer and fight in Ukraine, and such a kind of people want to list their life. It's not like the time fighting in Iraq. And now, actually, that time, the list of death is not high if compared to now those who go to Ukraine. But why some people really have that kind of courageous and want to volunteer and go to fight in Ukraine? Two mother talk about the courageous, right? And if we have that kind of determination to give our life for the sake of others, we actually are the courageous people who can move spirit world and make Satan cylinder. So please have a confidence, and we can become a magnet and can bring a lot of people back to parents. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, our 11 Amon. Thank you very much. Next is the time that we can offer our gratitude donation.คณะรับโทรศัพท์กูให้มาหน่อยรับให้หน่อยคณะจังคุยกับเขาเลยมาไม่คุยไม่ได้
ครับก็ขอบคุณช่วงเวลาของการถวายการ
Thank you very much
ความขอบคุณที่พี่น้องได้มีส่วนร่วมในการบริจาคร่วมกันนะครับเชื่อว่าเป็นหนึ่งจอ
for your donation. I believe that this is the Cheongsam that we are doing together. Next, we have a short announcement, especially this announcement for Blessed Family and Second Generation. This is summer workshop will be held on 21st to 28th. This is a workshop for second generation. A summer workshop will be held at Pak Chong Training Center. We would like to invite Blessed Family and also second generation.
ช่วงของม.2 จนถึงม.6 ขึ้นไปนะครับสามารถเข้ามามีส่วนร่วมในการเข้าร่วม
Second generation from grades 8 to grade 12, you can join this summer workshop. More information, you can contact มูลน้อย
ถามได้ที่พี่มูลน้อยของเรานะครับเบอร์ขึ้นอยู่ที่ด้านล่างนี้นะครับโอเคครับผมครับและอีกอันหนึ่งที่ขออนุญาตแจ้งให้ทุกท่านได้ทราบอีกนิดหนึ่งครับคือส่วนของยอดผู้เข้าร่วมพิเศษในเมื่อวานนี้นะ
I would like to inform the participants who attend PeaceNet yesterday.
เขาเรียกว่า1ข้อมูลที่เป็นแก่นสารให้เราได้เห็นถึงจองซองของพี่น้องในประเทศไทยของเรานะครับซึ่งแต่ละภูมิภาคได้จัดพิเศษขึ้นนะครับโดยที่เมื่อวานนี้มียอดผู้จำนวน
Yesterday, the number of participants 345 people who joined PeaceNet yesterday in total. I hope that every day the number of participation can increase so that can be the condition of Cheongsam that we offer together. Next, we're going to offer prayer to support our blessed family and members, and also can mobilize the world during this short period of time. I hope that this can be a great power to offer Cheongsam together. Please pray to support our blessed family and members. Some people still encountering COVID situation. Let's pray for each other and also for our blessed family.
จูครับก็ขอบคุณแรงอธิษฐานของพี่น้อง
Thank you very much for your prayer. I hope that this is a very beautiful time that we pray to support our brothers and sisters.
ซึ่งช่วงสุดท้ายนี้ทุกท่านครับ
Now, before we depart, I hope that this time we can all be happy together. To the song can inspire and encourage brothers and sisters. I invite this singer. For a long time we didn't see him. Let's invite him. Good morning, Levan Common, and good morning, all my fan. We didn't see each other for a long time. Let's be happy every time as we join PeaceNet. Let's enjoy and dance together.
Thank you very much, Uncle Cho Chuang, for the song, inspirational song. I believe that this is a very beautiful song and very beautiful song. I believe that now everybody wake up. And now after we hear a beautiful song, please turn on your video camera and then we can take historical photo together.
หัวใจของทุกท่านได้ไหมครับจะได้รู้ว่าทุกท่านพร้อมมากๆนะครับสำหรับช่วงแรกครับของเราโอเคเพื่อไม่เป็นการเสียนาฬิกาของเรานะฮะทำภาพเสียเวลานะฮะเดี๋ยวเราข้อแรกนะครับขอเป็นหัวใจที่วันนี้อยากจะส่งให้กันแบบไหนนะครับยิ้มกว้างๆแล้วส่งให้กันพร้อมกันเลยนะฮะ 1 2 3 everyone สวัสดีน่ารักมากๆนะครับทุกท่านที่ร่วมเปิดกล้องด้วยกันนะครับต่อไปนะครับผมแฮปปี้ลักกี้นะครับส่งความสดใสให้กันหน่อยนะครับ 1 2 3 แฮปปี้ลักกี้และภาพสุดท้ายนะครับชูกำปั้นของเราออกมาตะโกนให้กำลังใจพี่น้องร่วมกันนะครับวันนี้ทุกคนสู้ๆไปด้วยกันนะครับ 1 2 3 everyone fighting นะครับขอบคุณทุกท่านมากๆนะครับขอให้เช้าวันนี้เป็นเช้าที่สวยงาม แล้วก็วันนี้ขอให้ทุกท่านมีชัยชนะไปร่วมกันในหน้าที่ความรับผิดชอบแต่ละคนนะครับเจอกันใหม่พรุ่งนี้สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับสวัสดีอาจารย์กำเนิดนะครับ
ขอบคุณทุกท่านนะครับ
สวัสดีครับพี่น้อง
พี่น้อง
สวัสดีครับ ขอบคุณยูมากนะครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
very much.
Good
Good
morning,
morning, everyone.
สวัสดีครับพี่ชูชาติ
พี่กีด้วยนะครับขอบคุณ
Good afternoon to Los Angeles
ซึ่งมีโอกาสคุยกับดรยอง
อ่า
อันดรยองตอนนี้อยู่เท็กซัส
โอ้
นั่นเนี่ยเขาก็ท่านเองก็ทำงานหนักนะ ไปทุกเมืองเลยเนี่ยจากเมื่อวานนี้ไป TCC ที่ลอสแอนเจลิสนี่วันนี้อยู่เท็กซัสแล้วนั่นเนี่ย
ทัวร์เหมือนคุณพ่อ
ก็เราเห็นสปิริตท่านเวลาที่อยู่เมืองไทย ก็ไม่เคยหยุดนิ่งเลย แล้วก็ลงพื้นที่เยี่ยมพี่น้องเสมอ อันนี้นี่ก็ท่านอยู่ที่ไหนก็ทำอย่างเงี้ยทุกครั้ง ผมเองก็เหมือนกันนี่ได้เห็นหน้าพี่น้องก็โอ้โหกำลังมาปึ๊บเลยนั่นเนี่ยหัวใจโหยหา โอเคครับก็
สู้ๆครับพี่ยังเป็นคนหนุ่มเหมือนเดิม น้องสกาวเดือน
ว่างแล้วมาเลยพอว่างแล้วมาถามไอดูได้
กุ้งอุ่นขึ้นแล้วยังรัสเซีย ตอนนี้หิมะยังตกเนาะโอเคสู้ๆนะกุ้งเป็นกำลังใจให้เพื่อนพี่กมลสามียูเครนภรรยารัสเซียตอนนี้ไปอยู่ที่อิสตันบูลแล้วโอ้พี่น้องยูเครนอพยพมาอยู่อิสตันบูลประมาณสิบครอบครัวฮะแล้วก็ไปอยู่เยอรมันออกมาหมดละครับไม่รู้นะออกมาเกือบหมดแล้วฮะพี่น้องยูเครนที่เคียฟมันอยู่ไม่ได้แล้วตอนนี้
กุ้งออกมาได้ไหมกุ้ง
กุ้งก็อยู่คนละฝั่ง
กุ้งอยู่คนละฝั่ง
กุ้งก็อยู่เหนือเมนจูเลียพี่กุ้งเขาไม่ได้อยู่รัสเซียไม่ได้อยู่ยูเครนกุ้งอยู่รัสเซียแต่อยู่ที่
กุ้งอยู่รัสเซีย
อยู่เหนือเกาหลีเหนือ
อยู่ไม่ได้อยู่ที่อันตรายเหรอกุ้ง
ไม่
อยู่ไกลค่ะ แต่ว่าก็เป็นเส้นทางคล้ายๆกับว่าส่งทหารอะไรประมาณนี้ค่ะ
เขามีการเกณฑ์ทหารนะ
เกณฑ์ทหารแล้วก็เริ่ม
คนเราฝั่งโลกนะ
อย่างสามีกุ้งเนี้ยก็มีหนังสือเรียกมาอะไรเงี้ย
โอ้หรอ
เด็กๆมีหนังสือเรียกมาแต่ว่าเราก็พยายามที่จะสร้างเงื่อนไขแล้วก็ไม่ได้ตื่นตัวอะไรมากอะไรเงี้ยก็พยายาม
เราปฏิเสธได้ไหมสามีกุ้งก็40 กว่าแล้ว
34 ปีค่ะ
อ๋อสามียังหนุ่มนะ34
ถึงอายุ50 ปี
ไม่เป็นไรเขาอย่าโดน
ตอนนี้ก็ถือว่าเราก็พยายามสร้างเงื่อนไขแล้วก็ติดต่อกับพี่น้องค่ะเพราะว่ากุ้งโดนตัดการติดต่อสื่อสารก็มีแค่ซูมอย่างเดียวที่กุ้งสามารถติดต่อกับพี่น้องได้
อ๋อ
ไม่ต้องเศร้าใจ
ให้นะ
ดีเชียว
กุ้งก็พยายาม
ใช่ไหม
เพราะว่าตอนนี้ค่าเงินอะไรมันก็โดนความบาดหมดค่าเงินไม่มีเงินมันตกไปเยอะเลยที่ตรงรัสเซียใช่ไหม
มันก็ไม่มีคุณค่าอะไรเลยค่ะ
ไม่มีเลยเหรอเพราะว่าแล้วของซื้ออาหารกันยังไงล่ะถ้าสมมติว่าเงินมันไม่มีอย่างนั้น
อาหารตอนนี้ก็ขึ้นเป็น4 เท่าตอนนี้เราก็พยายามเซฟคือซื้อยาที่จำเป็นที่เขาบอกว่าถ้าสมมติว่ามีการปล่อยนิวเคลียร์ผ่านทางน้ำใช่ไหมคะแล้วก็เตรียมซื้อพวกนมกักตุนไว้แล้วก็ยาต่างๆที่สามารถที่จะขับออกมาจากร่างกายของเราค่ะแล้วก็อาหารกระป๋องอะไรเงี้ยค่ะพวกตอนนี้ก็คือคนก็แย่งซื้ออาหารกันอะไรเงี้ยเราก็พยายามเซฟสุดๆเพราะว่าตอนนี้รัฐบาลก็ประกาศมันกับให้เราทำงาน1 วันเพื่อเพิ่ม1 วันเพื่อที่จะเอาเงินตรงนี้ไปช่วยทหารอะไรเงี้ยแต่คนเขาก็ออกมาต่อต้านสงครามเยอะมากแล้วเราออกมาพูดอะไรไม่ได้เหมือนกับถ้าเรามีความเห็นในการต่อต้านสงครามเนี่ยเราก็จะถูกปิดกั้นทั้งหมดเลยก็ตอนนี้
แล้วคนที่ต่อต้านแต่แสดงออกโดยตรงไม่ได้เราก็ต้องเขาประท้วงกันยังไงฮะก็ต้องทำแบบเพิกเฉย
ช้เพราะว่าจุดอ่อนของปูตินก็คือเขาไม่รู้เกี่ยวกับทางด้านเขาเรียกว่าทางโซเชียลนะคะคือตอนนี้แหละคนเขากำลังระดมกันตอนนี้กุ้งก็พวกเราก็ลงต่อต้านสงครามอะไรเงี้ยอย่างเราก็ใช้แก่ คนแก่ที่เขาร่วมในสงครามนะคะก็คือใช้เขาในการที่จะเป็นเกราะออกมาอะไรเงี้ยแล้วทีนี้จุดอ่อนของปูตินเนี่ยคือเขาไม่มีทางด้านโซเชียลเขาไม่มีการป้องกันในเรื่องนี้เลยแต่ว่าตอนนี้ยุคสมัยมันเปลี่ยนไปอ่ะ
เห็นบรรณาธิการข่าวโทรทัศน์เขาออกมาถือป้ายประท้วงนะเขากล้าหาญมากเลย
คืออย่างเมืองกุ้งเนี่ยคนออกมาเรานัดรวมกันวันอาทิตย์ใช่ไหมคะออกมาต่อต้านอะไรเงี้ยคือมันก็ไม่ได้อะค่ะคือมันเหมือนกับเราถูกกดดันคือถ้าคุณก่อนที่พอเราจะออกไปเขาก็ออกกฎหมายมาก็คือว่าจับเราเลยติดคุกเลย15 ปีอะไรเงี้ย
กฎหมายแบบนี้มันเหมือนยุคสตาลินเลยนะติดคุก15 ปี
เข้าสู่ยุคนี้แหละคือกุ้งมองเห็นชัดเจนเลยว่าทุกอย่างมันเริ่มจะเข้าสู่ยุคคอมมิวนิสต์อะไรเงี้ยกลับขึ้นมาคือทุกอย่างมันปิดหมดค่ะนี่คือเหตุผลที่คนยูเครนเขาสู้ตายนะฮะเขาไม่อยากให้มันกลับไปเป็นเหมือนกับสมัยคอมมิวนิสต์เป็นกำลังใจให้นะกุ้งจริงๆรัสเซียร่ำรวยมากเลยนะโดยผ่านการค้าน้ำมันค้าพลังงานใช่ค่ะเมืองกุ้งก็มีคนที่เป็นเจ้าของน้ำมันอะไรเยอะอะไรเงี้ยแต่ว่ายูเครนแต่เราก็เป็นพี่น้องกันมาตลอดคนรัสเซียก็ใช้นามสกุลยูเครนคนยูเครนก็ใช้นามสกุลรัสเซียอะไรเงี้ยซึ่งมันยากมากที่จะให้พี่กับน้องฆ่ากันอย่างเงี้ยค่ะตอนนี้ก็คือกองทัพของรัสเซียใช่ไหมคะ5,000 หน่วยเนี่ยเขาปฏิเสธที่จะไปทำสงครามฉะนั้นเขาก็เลยเรียกให้บุคคลธรรมดาเนี่ยออกไปแล้วก็อาสาสมัครเพราะว่าทหารเขาไม่สามารถที่จะฆ่าพี่น้องเขาได้อะไรเงี้ยมันเจ็บปวดของเราเหมือนกันที่เราปฏิเสธไม่ได้นะคะสำหรับคนที่นี่ก็ยากลำบากแต่กุ้งก็พยายามสร้างเงื่อนไขกับสามีแล้วก็ลูกเราดีที่เราอยู่ในที่ปลอดภัยแต่ว่าเราก็ยังคิดถึงพี่น้องแล้วก็เราก็ยังเป็นเหมือนกับเฉลยของโลกค่ะคือเหมือนกับว่ามันรู้สึกเจ็บปวดแล้วก็รู้สึกว่าคนยูเครนคงจะให้อภัยเรายากมากเนี่ยมันเป็นความขุ่นเคืองมากที่อีกกี่ร้อยปีถึงเขาจะให้อภัยอย่างนี้ค่ะก็ขอบคุณพี่น้องเป็นกำลังใจให้กุ้งครอบครัวละพรรัสเซียยูเครน